Toni Hickman, and I am here with my peoples, Ryan Rich, and we are back
Hmm.
with the Ryan Rich and Toni Hickman podcast show, whatever you
Mm.
call us. How you
Yep.
doing, people?
I'm good, man. Been a busy week. Been a busy past couple of weeks. Got a lot going
Right,
on. Burning the candle at both ends, but we here to make it happen. Everything is good. Um, and that's all I really got. We just kind of going with the flow.
right.
Yeah. You know, man, I'm gonna just tell everybody, like I always do.
Okay, wait. Can I tell you something right now? Your thumb is like
Oh,
covering half of the
all
screen.
right,
Yeah,
there
there
you
you
go. All right,
go.
there
Uh-huh.
we go. Yeah. Yeah, man, everything is good. I just want to tell everybody, as always, we thank you, we appreciate you, and we love the continued support that we've been getting over this past couple of weeks. I think we've been going strong. We 4 shows in now.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we missed last week because of scheduling conflicts on both ends, but we're trying to keep it going for y'all this week. And September is Brain Aneurysm Month, right?
Yeah, Brain Aneurysm Awareness Month. Yes,
Awareness
it
Month,
is.
right?
Uh-huh.
And I found that out from you. I don't know much about it, but the little that I did research, I got from you, and just giving people some background on Brain Aneurysm Awareness Month and what it consists of.
Well, that is the month of September, and basically, it's just acknowledging, um, brain aneurysms and their damage that they can do, but even furthermore, just making more people aware of brain aneurysms. Because even before I had mine, I had no idea what a brain aneurysm was.
Hmm.
But you are finding more and more people are having brain aneurysms, and people who are younger and have strokes, most of the time they have suffered a brain aneurysm first and then they have the stroke.
Hmm.
So, because it all happens in the brain, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Now, does it all happen at once, or does it happen at two different times at some point?
I believe it's two different times because a stroke doesn't happen because of a weak vessel. Like the brain aneurysm happens because you end up with like a weak artery or vein in your brain and it's weak, and so over time it forms this pocket in your head, and like
Hmm.
every time the blood is flowing through, it's dripping a little bit in that pocket, you know. And
Hmm.
so then it eventually causes less oxygen to flow to your brain because this blood is, having problems circulating.
Now, believe it or not, through my research with cerebral palsy and what I've researched about my disability, uh, oxygen has a big role, or oxygen traveling to the brain has a big role in how cerebral palsy develops. And
Yeah,
a lot of
definitely.
people don't know, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't necessarily mean that the person's had a stroke, but I know I read on cerebral palsy spastic diplegia, and they said that when I was born, a certain part of my brain didn't receive enough oxygen, so that's why, I have the balance issues, and I have different things that have happened to me over time.
Yeah, yeah, and
Mhm.
something else I discovered with people with cerebral palsy, um, what happens is like if you have two babies in the stomach, like I know two sets of twins where one of the twins actually has cerebral palsy.
Mhm.
And it's because I guess they are both fighting for, the oxygen or fighting to come out. But then sometimes it happens where one of the twins may suffer, uh, the oxygen depletion or whatever. Yeah.
Mhm. So it's a lot that goes on into it, and as I said, man, like I've made my year mark. I think I did it a couple days ago when I first came out with my story about being disabled and everything, and I'm just learning so much more about just everything concerning my body, and how different things operate
Hmm.
and different things like that, things that I didn't know before.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, same here. I'm still learning about brain aneurysms and even dealing with different people with brain injuries, no
Hmm.
matter what, because we all have different reaction issues. Like for me, I can't have a whole bunch of people talking to me at one time. And people will look at me and they're like, oh, she could talk, like she's normal. So, besides her limp
Hmm.
or whatever, like she's
Right.
good. She does. But I also have issues up here. If you think about it, I have three because I had the brain aneurysm in '04. But then in '07, I also had another brain aneurysm. And then while they put me on the table to operate, I had a stroke.
Right.
So, I have all of that going on up here. And so, like, people will think I'm being rude. Like, I'm really rude simply because I just have to ignore certain situations so I can pay attention to others, you
So
know?
you're saying it takes you time to process.
Yeah, and even if you tell me something, I'll be like, let me just think on it. Or
Hmm.
or if I have emotions about something, I could feel like, man, something ain't right. But I have
Hmm.
to wait sometimes and identify what is that thing that is making me feel this way.
Hmm. And it's just like, to piggyback off of what you're saying. Uh, my old track coach, the woman who I ran under when I was in high school, she broke it down to me like this: people with cerebral palsy use 3 to 5 times more energy than a normal person
Hmm.
would use on a daily basis. So the least amount of strenuous activity can wear you out. And I mean, even with me, when I notice when I'm overloaded with a lot,
Hmm.
uh, I can't take on a lot of information. It takes a minute for me to process. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just think on it, or let me, you know, try to figure out another way that we can do it. So, I mean,
Right.
it plays a part in cerebral palsy too, also.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
man. So, you know, uh, what else you got going on?
About to drop a video for another song off my album called The Man's Cry for Help. So, uh, working on getting ready for that and, getting back to my music, the book, life,
Right,
beautiful life. Life is
right.
beautiful,
It is right.
Yeah.
I noticed we're not cracking on each other tonight. We must both be tired,
We
huh?
we are in the same energy frequency, I believe.
Right.
Like, yeah.
For real, because I'm like, I think I talked to you before we went on live, and I was like, you know what? We're gonna just wing this one because this week has been a rough week. So
Yeah.
hopefully, in a couple weeks, well, in about another week or so, I have some good news that I'll be able to announce, from a personal
Yes.
standpoint. So
All right.
I'm gonna keep y'all posted on that, man. Um, but things are going good. So, you know, uh,
Life is good regardless. Life
it
is
is,
beautiful, man.
it is.
Yeah.
So, you know, but what are some of the biggest challenges outside of some of the things that you told me that you face since you've had, your brain aneurysm and your stroke?
Well, like the biggest one is basically what I just said is like people misunderstanding or expecting more from me because they think I am, on a regular thinking path. And for the most part, I am. I
Hmm.
am for the most part. But I have some little, spots up there that I gotta just like, yeah. Oh,
Hmm.
and then another one, yeah. I was already emotional,
Hmm.
but now I'm like stuff really gets to me. I feel people's energy easier, and sometimes I don't like that, you know.
Hmm.
So more
Right.
empathic I am, but at the same time it can be draining. So yeah.
Very draining because at the same time you dealing with your own stuff, uh,
Mhm.
mentally, physically, and emotionally. And then if you feel close to to somebody, or you are close to somebody, and you kind of pick up on about it, they're going through something too.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. And I guess the best thing that I can tell everybody who deals with something like that is sometimes you got to take a moment to pause for self. I know within the last couple of weeks, I've been really, really up and down with different things that I've been going through, and I just had to like take a moment to pause for myself and just really
Mm-hmm.
like say, "Whoa, Ryan, just kind of chill out and you know take a breather for a minute." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Right. So, man, I'm gonna just pause right here and just tell everybody, hit us up on our social networking pages, Ryan Rich and Toni Hickman Show, all over Instagram, YouTube, and we'll have more uh, within the next couple of weeks coming. We were supposed to have some guests lined up, but like I said, scheduling conflicts and us having our own little things that we're dealing with, it
We
kind of
have
prevented it.
we started this
Right.
and we didn't even see all of this happening with us. Like we both
Mm-hmm.
have um, busy lives,
Right.
and so we're fitting everything in because this is really important to us, and we want to get the message out. And we'll get the guest on when we get the guest on. Like we don't want
Right.
to make any more promises anymore. Well, we're gonna bring you good content regardless until we get the guest on.
Right.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be cracking on each other next week. I think we'll be in a lot better.
See, he say stuff that made me just want to crack on him just now, but I'm
You always do, so I mean, it doesn't really matter.
I don't have it in me. I don't have
I
it in me.
I
I
don't
just
either.
don't have it in me.
I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm like, nah, I can't. I can't go.
Right.
I can't
Uh-uh.
go. But yeah, man, just bear with us. To everybody who follows us on YouTube and follows our page, man, just bear with us. We all coming to Anchor FM. There's no set date yet, but we gonna do it. We just got to get over some humps.
Yep.
But we got y'all, man. So we
Yep.
really appreciate it, and um, we gonna just keep it going. Like, there's no script to this one. We just decided that, hey, we're gonna do it live tonight, and my girl here should post the videos up tomorrow, and
Yeah.
I got to go back to my big boy job tomorrow, which is what I've been doing all week. So yeah, that's all I got.
Well, I'm with you. I'm working on some stuff right as we speak. So, yeah, on that note, you can
Mm-hmm.
follow us on Instagram at the Ryan Rich and Toni Hickman Show. You can follow
Right.
us on Facebook at the Ryan Rich and Toni Hickman Show. And you can follow us on YouTube at the Ryan Rich and Toni Hickman Show. You have anything that you want us to discuss, hit us up individually. Mine is the real Toni Hickman, and Ryan is Brian Rich. He's supposed to be changing all of his social media that way because I don't remember the other ones. So I'm gonna let you do that.
Uh, all of them pretty much on the same premise. Ryan Rich or Ronald Richardson, which is my real name. So
Okay.
you can find me either way. Uh, and it's just there, man. And as we said in all our live videos and podcasts, nothing is off limits. If you want to ask us something, feel free, and we'll
Right.
answer it the best way we know how. So,
Right.
with that being said, I think this is going to be one of our quickest videos tonight because we both tired, um, and we really don't have no content.
Yeah, for real.
So, right. So, shouts out to everybody, man, and we'll reconnect with y'all next week. But
We
just be
love
sure to
y'all.
subscribe and follow
Yeah.
us.
And follow our pages, subscribe to our YouTubes, check out the past ones that we've done, the past videos. And yeah, it's coming soon. The Ryan Rich and Toni Hickman Show on all social media. Well, basically Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. So yeah.
That's all social media right there. That's all we got.
Yeah. Because
So
that's all
yeah, we
right.
covered it all the first sweep. So man, we good.
Right.
But
Well,
yeah.
we're
Oh,
gonna get go ahead.
SoundCloud too. We coming to SoundCloud too soon.
Okay.
Yeah. So what were you about to say before I cut you off? I'm sorry.
I'm about to say your eyes look red like you just smoked the biggest ganja pipe you have ever seen in your life. But I know you don't smoke, so I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that's what your eyes look like.
Well, it wasn't because of that tonight. I'm just saying. I'm tired. But anyway, yeah. The
I just couldn't make it.
Oh my
I wasn't even
God.
trying. I wasn't trying. I swear I wasn't trying. Your eyes just
No,
were
I
red.
didn't. I didn't have anything to smoke, but I'm just tired.
Okay.
Um, I, Never mind. I ain't even gonna say that. That's inappropriate. Um, yeah. So we'll get with y'all next week, and I'm gonna find something to do with my life right now because I'm exhausted. But it's
Yeah.
been real. We love y'all, and yeah, peace.